Good morning from Schenectady, New York. We are here again for National Drive Electric Month. The largest one here in the country is here in Schenectady.
And we are here to cover the whole thing. We're going to share and take you along for the adventure, for all the excitement. There are so many EVs set up here, and we are about to start with the official parade. So, I'm Liv.
I'm Patrick.
We're the electric duo. Let's go. Good morning, everyone, from right in front of City Hall in Schenectady as we start to get ready for the potentially largest National Drive Electric Month event in the country again. We've been setting up for about an hour, and there's so much cool stuff to set up. We have Lynkwell, we have a bunch of nonprofits behind us. We have a police officer who's going back and forth getting a bunch of fleet vehicles. I'll try not to spend too much, but you see behind me there's a police Mach-E, there's a Blazer, there's another Blazer for fleet activity. It's really, really cool to see these EVs being used for such great purposes, and fleet stuff is so good for that. Like this Lynkwell Lightning, I mean, these are known routes around town, hauling big equipment, which is perfect for the Lightning. Look at that mega power front being used. Anyways, I'm here with the setup, but Patrick is with the Mach-E's getting ready to meet up so that they can all roll in together and then park on the street down here. At the end of the street, there are ride and drives, and there's also going to be electric bus rides with an historian of the area who's going to be telling everything about Schenectady as you go on a little ride. We're going to do that later too. We're going to take you along for the whole adventure, so let's go. You know the hum of electric vehicles? Have you heard the hum of electric school buses? It's really lovely. You totally can't hear it because we have sound canceling on, but it was really, really cool to hear like a amplified hum as these buses came. Oh, look how cool they are. Look at that one. I love this. Okay, because they're sitting here idling for a second while they get ready to move around. So I turned off my speech enhancement. So this is actual ambient sound. How cool is that? I just think that's really, really cool. Instead of like chug, chug, chug and the stinky smell of gas and icky, it's just humming along quietly. The next generation battery with up to 200 miles of range. Perfect for picking up kids on the way to school. So awesome. And today, picking up people to take them around Schenectady. So cool. The Ford EVs are coming! Yay! So their meeting place was down there by that little bridge. And I believe they're going to be parading up the street here and then pull into park. They're going to go past that police Mach-E, which we saw last year, I believe, and I think looks really cool. Is that eruption green? Oh my goodness! This is so fun. I love seeing Mach-E's roll up. We only decided last minute to meet beforehand, so this is everyone who got the memo last minute, just yesterday. But look how good they look. Hi! Looking great! Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it was a rally. Oh, wow, hey! Is that antimatter or is it black? It's antimatter. Is it black? It's always the question, isn't it? Antimatter. Nice. Hi! Oh my goodness, these guys almost snuck in past us. That's the thing with EVs. They can just sneak right by you, but not with that color. Look at that grabber yellow. Oh, it's so good. And you Lightning too. I love this. Okay, so this is Kate's Lightning. We actually loaded it up last night with these Lynkwell chargers, me, her, and Patrick. And we drove all around town with this, which is actually really awesome. But I love seeing that and then seeing someone bring their Lightning to show at this event. It's just really cool. Like here they are being used functionally. Hello. Yay, Patrick is here. And all the Mach-E's are gathering, and he has amazing Mach-E Club stickers and Girls Club stickers. Kicking off the event, of course, we have to start with a parade, and this time we are getting arrested. My first time in the back of a cop car. We're going to be riding in this Blazer EV as Patrick flippity flips. Pretty interesting to see this setup like this. I mean, EVs make great fleet vehicles. They're powerful, instant torque, all the battery that you need for your work. So Officer Scott over there is going to be taking us for a ride, and this is one of Schenectady's police blazers. What do you think, Patrick?
I think it's really cool. It's sort of neat because it's like this fully like blacked out blazer. It looks really slick. Not as bright as some of their like red and black options. But of course the back seat has been replaced with something not quite as comfortable. But there's still seat belts, right?
Yeah, it's really interesting because obviously the Blazer has a ton of good legroom and it's super comfortable, but that's not what we're going to be experiencing. Good thing it's a short parade though.
We're just going down there.
Just down that way. But I love seeing this. What do you guys think? All right, the Lightning's pulling up and Patrick's actually going to go in the Lightning because the back of the cop car, you can't see much out of there anyways. So there's a gnome, there are bubbles. It's a very interesting Lightning. It's awesome. And I am going to be partner. I'm going to be sidekick in the cop car. That's awesome. Bye. I love that step. It's so helpful. It really does make it easy to get in. Let's go. Oh my gosh. All right. We are officially in the Blazer police vehicle. What's your name?
I am Lieutenant Scott Boberwich with Schenectady Police.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me in here. And wait, okay, so your first time ever in this was like literally half an hour ago?
Yes, absolutely.
What did you think?
It's interesting. It's like a spaceship. There's far too many options and screens and buttons. It's very confusing, but seems extremely nice and luxurious. So
yeah, right? You wouldn't expect that for a police car, huh? Luxurious.
No, you wouldn't.
What's it like driving something quiet?
It's very strange not being able to hear the engine. But as we just heard from the Camaro.
When we are done. Oh my God, that's hilarious. When we go through, because there's, oh, sorry.
Hello.
Don't record this. Bye.
Bye.
I'm okay.
All right, well, the parades are about to happen. You saw Kate handling all of the things. It's officially the start of the Schenectady National Drive Electric Month event. I think it's going to be the largest event again in the country, and we're in it. This is awesome.
We are in it.
Thank you for driving me.
You're very welcome.
Let's go. It's happening. This is so cool. Oh, can we put the lights on? Could we put the siren on?
It's very loud.
Is it?
Yeah, I can beep.
Can we? Oh! That's so cool. Can I see lights? Oh, the lights are on. That's so cool. Yay. Oh, and there's Patrick just standing up on a Lightning. That's so cool. This is so awesome. What? Love that. Can we do it again? That's awesome. This is so great. And they just crashed the finish line. They broke the ribbon. It's officially, the event is started, as you can see. Yay, this is so cool. How fun was that? And there's Patrick surrounded by bubbles. He has a mic, but it's not turned on. So you can't hear what he's saying. I can pretend that he's saying things. He says, everybody, would you subscribe and like, please? And join our Patreon. And also join the Mustang Mach-E Club of America and the Ford EV clubs, because we have cards. And you can do that down below with links, because that's much easier. That's exactly what you said.
I want to welcome everyone to Schenectady's Green Market and the 4th annual electric vehicle show here in downtown Schenectady. And it's a national event, and right now we're still #1 in the country. So from September 12th to October 12th, cities across the country are holding events to educate and showcase electric vehicles. The city of Schenectady continues to be a leader in the electric vehicle movement, reducing greenhouse gas emissions and lowering operating costs. The city continues to purchase EVs for various departments and recently purchased the city's first fully electric police car, which came down here. It's the only fully electric patrol car, I think, east of the Mississippi that's in use. The partnership with Lynkwell has brought us to be the top attended event in the country for the past 3 years and has WEQX 102.7 broadcasting live once again. The team behind the event is a class act that demonstrates their passion for electric vehicles. It's on track to again become the #1 event in the country. Now therefore I, Gary McCarthy, Mayor of the City of Schenectady, do hereby proclaim October 5th as Electric Vehicle Day in the City of Schenectady. Proud to present that to you, Kate, and thank you for your work.
Thank you so much, Mayor McCarthy. Schenectady, New York, #1 across the USA. So go enjoy the day.
This year, we're going to try get some coffee so that we are caffeinated and ready to go. But look how cool this event is. Popcorn getting popped, local stuff. So by the way, this runs all year round, like literally in the snow even. They move inside Proctor's Theater, which if you've watched previous videos, we've toured past it. I do think we're going to do the bus tour again. In 7 minutes. I wonder if Patrick remembers. But yeah, this moves indoors to Proctor's Theater, so it's literally all year round, which is just so awesome. It goes the entire way around City Hall. Super cool. It's a beautiful building. Awesome. So now we're going to have a ride on an electric school bus along with the mayor of Schenectady and congressman. And I'm super excited. This is going to be awesome.
Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. You know, as we move to electrification, there are a lot of opportunities for us to provide for certainty and predictability in fuel cost, right? Because more and more generation coming from renewables and the like. But as we move to electrification, we're addressing the climate change issue in a very significant way. I couldn't be prouder than to accept something from the Electric Vehicle Association that recognizes the progress that we can all make and how we can be better stewards of our environment and to make certain that we burn clean. And so this is a great inspiration to continue to work and get loud about the way we can address the electrification issue.
Let's go electric. Bus. We run the Mustang Mach-E Club of America. We love Mach-E's. I have something to give you.
Okay.
Could we possibly pop it on camera?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
Yay. Hi.
Hello there.
So we just had an awesome electric bus ride. This is Congressman Tonka, who is also a Mach-E owner.
Yeah.
What color is your Mach-E?
I have a black Mach-E GT series.
Awesome. Love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it is a grown person's toy.
It is absolutely
It's just a lot of fun to drive, and you know, we do a lot of travel through the 20th Congressional District and haven't had failure yet. So, you know, always being able to charge. I have a charger at home and do a nice fast charge overnight and ready to go in the morning.
That's the magic, right?
Yeah.
You're always fully charged if you can charge at home.
And to know that you're contributing to the response to climate change so that we can give the next generations unborn, a better planet, a safer planet, a cleaner planet.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, and thank you for everything you're doing to
Thanks.
ensure that happens.
So I'll have to check out the Mach-E Club here.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a card, and I also have to give you a very special present. This is what I give to other Mach-E owners that I meet. This is a fancy pony, because I love your fancy pony.
Right to the fancy ponies, you know.
Woo.
My Mustang GTE will love having this on the dash.
Oh, I'm delighted. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you so much.
And that's for the Mustang Club.
Oh, great.
Yay.
Awesome.
Remember it. Thank
All right.
you. And I know you got trophies.
No, we got it. We got
fancy
it. We got it.
ponies. That's the most important
We
one.
need stickers.
Oh, stickers. I'll give you a sticker too.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Wait.
And you know,
Sticker here.
Right here.
I just think this is great that you folks do this gathering and to celebrate Drive Electric Month. It's terrific that you're promoting this and letting people know that all sorts of vehicles, from carts to buses to automobiles, are all going electric, and we can make it happen.
Oh, I love that so much. Yay.
Yeah.
It's a great event. We love it. Every year we come all the way from California for this, so it's a highlight.
Where are you in California?
We're in San Diego.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, there you go. You got everything now.
Got my club thing. All right, go electric. It's
Go
electric.
electric.
It's
Yay.
electric.
We're about 2 hours into this event, and I have to be honest, sometimes it's hard to capture things because we're having such a good time. And that's really what's been happening, is just like soaking up the vibe with all the good people, all the good EVs, the farmers market, all of that stuff. But we need to show you guys some of the awesomeness that's here.
We're going to start with one of our favorites, of course.
Oh, yes.
Mach-E GT. But not only that, but it's a eruption green with the bronze package. For those of you that don't know, let me go on this side, because then that's the way you really get the bronze wheels. I just think this car is one of my favorite color combos. But we're just going to do a brief overview, because we know that most of you know all of these cars. If you are on YouTube and watching this, this is Ye Old Traveler's car, by the way. Mustang Mach-E Rally. You guys probably know all of these cars, so we're not going to go into too much detail, but we are going to point out some of the ones that we've seen for the first time at a public show. Like we've seen like this one down here. There's a Tesla Model Y, of course, but the Ioniq 9.
The Ioniq 9, we have a video with this at the LA Auto Show, but we have not seen it in person before. I love that they put it open. 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 9. We can see the little bitty front over there, but check out our video if you want like a little more of the inside. But I honestly haven't seen one anywhere in person, and I love that we get to see it at the auto show. The self-presenting door handles, love that. This thing is super spacious, super cushy, and it's comfortable even in the third row. And yes, we do know that from experience, because we spent a good 2 hours hanging out in this one.
Yeah, I want to swing just around here just so that you guys can see. Yes, it does in fact have 3 rows.
Does indeed. And honestly, can you see how much room there is? Can you go around?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get in, it would be too bad, you know, not bad.
For a couple kids, it's really not bad at all.
Next to it, we have a Charger Daytona with the Scat Pack. With a little frunk up here, but this
actually,
is
it's kind
beautiful.
of deep. This is the Scat Pack.
There we
track.
go.
Oh, listen
you hear
to that rumble. Thank you. The gentleman behind the wheel is being very indulgent. That's actually not a bad frunk if you go look at the depth in there. That's fine. Okay, let us know what you think. Rumble sounds or no? You know what? I kind of like the option. I like the option. Why not?
Hey, you know, cars are supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
And if it's your choice to have that, I think it's fun, and I think you should enjoy it.
Honestly, this looks really good. I think it looks great, especially in the red.
And look how much room.
Look at that
this
trunk.
configuration. Like, you put it down, and that's almost the size of a lot of SUVs back here.
I could sleep there for sure. That's my metric. We have to go across to that green Ioniq 9, don't we? Also, that giant green person.
Yeah. Just announcing some fun. By the way, we'll just point out down here, there's some dealers. There's more cars down here, but they're out on test drives right now. But you see, like, there's a Grabber yellow Mach-E, a Lightning.
Actually, let's just walk over, shall we? So,
and of course, down at the end is the school bus that we rode on just a little bit ago. They're still doing bus rides periodically on that around the city.
EV6 for test drive as well. I love that they have this, is it Ice Blue Metallic Lightning?
I think they call it different on
something different, yeah. But I thought this was a cool opportunity because I always love seeing Grabber yellow when it's not a rally. You know what I mean? Because then you get to see that full yellow schnoz.
Yeah, it's a lot of yellow on this.
That's a whole lot of yellow.
Of course, with the rally, a lot of times you'll see it that has the black stripes. So that's what
yeah.
Sort of saying. You get more yellow.
More yellow. I love it. I really love that they have this here for everyone to play with. We have Morgan is in the back of the Volvo showing people around, but he was in, I think, one of our first videos, and he's come out here every year. Hey, I'll just pop in the camera here. I think that's really cool. It's really cool to see the community support and see a dealer coming out and showing people all sorts of EVs.
And this is the Volvo EX90, so nice to see this out here.
Yeah.
Of course, you may have seen online that they've had some issues. They've actually just apologized to their customers because it's had so many issues, but they're resolving them. So that's really great to see. Every manufacturer can occasionally have issues, and how they respond to those issues is, I think, even more important.
Yeah, and by the way, they would have brought EX30s, but they were all sold out. Isn't that
That's cool.
This is Paul O'Brien. He's with the Electric Vehicle Association, and this is his personal EV. It looks really, really great. I love it.
This color looks really, really nice. Not quite eruption green. It has.
No, it's like a sage green, and I fear that our dancing man is really loud.
Yeah, so we'll move on.
We have a cool Ioniq 6 in red, which is awesome to see. Kua for life. Oh, kilowatt hour. Oh my
Kilowatt
gosh.
hour for life.
Oh my gosh, have I had any water yet today?
I know, it's actually
86 degrees.
86 degrees. We're October 5th. Maybe that's why we should have more electric cars.
Yeah, and always check in the front in case there's something in there. There's nothing in there. You got to see this 2026 Equinox EV. You know what?
2025 it says.
Is it 25? I've forgotten the color name already.
It's a red with a lot of orange in it.
Habanero.
Habanero. There you go.
I really like it. And I like that they have the red stitching. They have the red on the inside because it's the RS package, which looks really good. How about I grab the camera? Look at that. Look at that red on the inside. Looks really good. I really like that gradient package. All right. So what are you going to show, Patrick?
Getting closer to the end. Of course, we have a Volt. Been around forever.
Oh no, this isn't just any Volt. We have a friend over here. This is Chris. I'm going to give Chris a mic and Patrick's going to chat with him.
Oh no,
No. You guys got to go nerdy because Chris has stuff to tell you.
Okay.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
So Liv said I had to meet you. So what's your name?
My name is Chris. So yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So this is your Volt, but she said you built the charger?
Yeah, I built a custom level 2 EVSE. I like to show it off because a lot of people don't realize how simple EVSEs really are. It's just an extension cord with a contactor, and this one's wired up. It's just got a little module that talks J1772 to the car, and then this contactor that connects or disconnects it from the grid.
That is so cool. Like, I've never been thinking I'm going to build my own EVSE.
No, yeah.
I'm assuming you saved money, but part of it was also learning to just figuring it out.
Yeah, I didn't particularly. I don't know. I didn't really cost it out. It was years ago. I actually got the idea to build it.
Yeah.
Built it. But I got a charging cable off of eBay that was from some decommissioned EVSE. I'm sure a public one. It seems like. Because this is an 80 amp rated cable, and this contactor could certainly handle 80 amps. The Volt obviously can't handle 80 whole amps. But yeah. It was really fun. I originally made it with an Arduino, and I actually learned a lot about the J1772 protocol. Fun thing is actually, I said this talks J1772. I don't actually know if it's communicating with J1772 to the car, because the car, the EVS or the onboard charger on the car could be talking, like the IEC standards or other European standards, because the charger is the same one that's used in other cars in other markets. And this module also advertises being able to speak like IEC and other standards. So it's possible the car is actually communicating with this module with some other protocol, but I don't know. But it's still, they both speak that protocol, so it just still closes the contactor and charges.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It has to be both sides have to speak the same language. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
But it's over J1772 port at least.
Yeah.
But yeah. The Volt itself, I love the Volt. It's my first car. I'm very lucky to have this as my first car. It's a really cool car. Obviously. I've done a couple of visual changes to it. I've got the grille painted.
Yeah.
I didn't like that it had fake chrome on the front, so I just kind of painted it to be the body color.
Mm-hmm.
And I moved the license plate over while I was at it. I take this car to autocross and I autocross it.
Nice.
There's one well-documented case of a guy in Michigan who autocrosses his Volts. I don't know a lot of other people that do it. But
you have fun.
Yeah, I have tons of fun. This thing's got 300 foot-pounds of torque. Well, technically 290-ish. And it holds its own pretty well. There's a little foible with the inverter that other guy has documented in an article, where right after hard braking, the drive unit the inverter has in its firmware to limit the acceleration right out of those hard braking maneuvers, which holds you back a little bit. But overall, I have tons of fun with it. That's really
so cool.
To do that with.
And it's your first car. How many miles do you have on it?
It's got about 94,000 miles.
94,000 miles. And what percentage are electric?
Oh, I haven't tracked that either, but it's got to be 90% of the miles I put on it. It's an electric car every day for me, and I take it on road trips sometimes, and that's when the engine turns over.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm autocrossing it, it's always in full EV mode. And it's fun to see it at like 70% state of charge, but it's got like 20 miles estimated remaining when I've got my foot in it that far. But yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. This is really cool. I got to see a home built charger. Do not try that at home unless you
know what you're doing. Yeah.
We're getting quickly to the end. There's some more cars down there, but Prologue, we have a Bolt. I just wanted to point this one out because this is one of my favorite fun EVs. i4, but this is X-Drive 40 M Sport. We had the M50 that we got to test out for a little bit. Has some leaves on it. I guess we're right under the tree. Now let's go over and check out something really cool. So this is Chuck with New York Bus Sales. We rode with him on the big electric school bus, but we have a Microbird, right?
Yes.
First of all, introduce yourself and New York Bus Sales.
Yeah, so I'm Chuck O'Neill with New York Bus Sales. I'm the school bus sales manager. So I cover the state of New York. We have 6 different regions, 6 salespeople that cover each region. And right now in New York State, it is a mandate for electric school buses. As of 2027 is the first mandate. No, we can't sell anything other than electric as of 2027. And 2035, all school districts have to have electric school buses in their fleet.
That's awesome for people like us that are EV enthusiasts.
Yeah.
But I think it works out for them really well. Like when we were on the big bus, I'll give some of the stuff. Of course, the routes vary, but like the buses are getting up there to where they can handle pretty much every route.
They are. Technology is growing. Cummins is our partner on the EV side on our large buses, on our Visions. So they cover our batteries. They manufacture the batteries. So the technology has definitely come up over the last few years.
So the bus that we rode on, what's the range of the big bus?
The range on that one's anywhere between 110 and 115. Depending on the terrain, depending on the weather.
Okay.
So it can go back and forth, and again on driver training too, because if the drivers are not trained on how to drive it, they won't let the bus work for them. So.
Yeah, as an EV driver, I know it's like I can have those days where I'm having a little fun and the car won't be as nice.
100%. Yeah, exactly.
But now we're standing in front of the Microbird. You want to talk about this one? This one says with up to 200 miles of range.
Yeah, so this bus right here has a 145 kilowatt hour battery. So this bus fully charged is 150 miles on the charge.
Okay.
Our optional battery pack, 175 kilowatt hour battery, will take the range right around 200 miles.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Should we just hop in real quick?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Just sort of see. I mean, it's like you said, this comes in from Ford.
Under gas power.
Under gas power.
Yes. Yeah. And it is. It goes from there fully built as a school bus. Body yellow, everything as a school bus, and then from there it's fully transformed into electric.
So it seems like one of the advantages is like this looks like a normal gas.
It does. So the only modifications that Microbird really makes. So this is part of the EV system, and then as you can see, the push button for the gear selector. So last year they still had the stock. So this year they've gone with the new battery system. So they've moved it all to a push button.
Oh, that's very cool.
So this technology here will be able to show the miles remaining. So at 60% of the battery, we have 86 miles remaining on the charge.
Nice.
And then this will do full diagnostics of the system as well.
Very cool.
So that way we can check it at any time, and we can also shut down the high voltage system right from that screen.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And I just noticed here, I don't know if Liv can get this, we got the power. Oh no, it's like back here, the power and regen.
Yes, yeah. So I actually drove this bus in yesterday from Syracuse. So our headquarters just outside Syracuse is in Chittenango. So I had 150 miles on the charge when I left there. When I got here, I had 22 miles left on the battery.
That's cool.
So that range, I could watch it there depending on my speed. You take your foot off the accelerator, the regenerative braking, it'll actually show right up on that screen.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
And so just going back, it's very easy for current bus drivers to just sort of hop right in and
100%.
and almost treat it like normal.
Yeah. So again, we go in and we train the drivers on how to drive them. So that way they, again, let the bus work for them so they don't have to work so much for the bus.
Don't wait till the last second and slam on
Exactly.
Which is better for the kids anyway.
100%. Yeah. So the bus fully running right now. Obviously, we can have a conversation and not have to scream and holler and You know, so the loudest thing on this bus will be the air conditioning system and the backup beeper.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and I think the main thing is, and this is why New York State is doing it, is that, you know, you have your kids sitting on top of a diesel bus, and they're just like sucking in all those fumes. And I know that, like, if you talk to me about a school bus, it's like, yeah, the noise, but like the thing that sticks out in my memory is the smell.
Yeah.
Like if you say yellow school bus, I think about the smell because they were always idling. So I think this is fantastic.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and again, the technology has come a long way. I mean, It really has. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much.
Of course. No, thank you.
Now we're sort of in the center. This is a really cool spot because we're in front of City Hall, right? That's City Hall?
That's the City Hall.
Yeah.
Beautiful building.
And then the farmer's market will make Patrick pivot a little is just to the side. And then we have this talk to an EV owner right here. Now, we've run this booth before, actually, at other events multiple times. It's really, really fun because you have people coming up with just that little curiosity of like, what's it like?
And it's run by the Electric Vehicle Association, which you can see the logos down here. They have chapters all throughout the U.S., so make sure you visit Electric Vehicle Association.
Yeah. This, of course, is a local chapter. It's being run by Kate's kid, Will, and her husband, Dave. Kate is with Lynkwell, our good friends who's hosting this. You can get things like bottles. You can actually get entered into a raffle. And then they're even sponsoring the get $5 with the Green Market if you talk about your EV experience. We have some of those cards that people have filled out here. But there's tons of cool stuff that you can sign up.
Here's some of
Here, I'll take the camera.
The cool things that I was going to mention was like they have stickers. So like if you do the ride and drives or test drives, you can do today was my first ride in the EV. But they also have stickers, and I love these because it's like ask me about my electric car, which most of us that have EVs don't need any prompting, but it helps to like sort of like at events like this spread the word and just identify yourself so that people that have questions can come and talk to you about your experience. So I love having that.
You missed the one was my next vehicle will be electric, which we love that. So a lot of people are going to get help here today about how to go electric.
But the Electric Vehicle Association will help you get connected and with a lot of information. So there's like charging at work, how to set up home charging. In the years past, they've had like EVs that you can buy. So a lot of really good info provided by the Electric Vehicle Association. Really encourage you to get connected with your local chapter if you haven't already. Now we're here with one of the sponsors that makes this event possible, but they also power a lot of people in the area, National Grid. What is your name?
Hi, I'm Renee Devine, and I'm the manager of the electric vehicle program for upstate New York.
So National Grid has a lot of electric vehicle programs. You want to talk about some of the ones that have been popular here or people have been asking about today?
Sure. So we've been working across the state to install electrical vehicle chargers through our Make Ready program. So far this year, we have over 6,000 level 2s and over 600 DCFCs installed from Buffalo to Ballston Spa. And then last year we started a residential managed charging program. So this helps customers at home charge at night where they charge the most. And it helps us offset the load on the grid because they're charging in the evening time when prices are cheaper, it's less strain on the grid, and they get an incentive for doing that.
Yeah, so they literally, it's like instead of charging as soon as you get home from work when everybody wants to use electricity, it's just like, just wait until midnight. 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then but it also like they save money, but you have some incentives, right?
Yes. So not only do they save money on their bill in terms of planning their energy usage, right? Which is the big thing. And with these vehicles, they're smart. You can use the telematics and the schedule within the vehicle. Or if you have a level 2 charger, many of those are programmable as well.
Right.
So if they're charging through our EV Charge Smart program, right, it's an app on their phone that they can schedule the charging from 11 to 7, and then we give them a $24 per month credit on their bill. And then after 3 months in the program, they also get an additional $25 bonus. So it's a really nice program. Yeah.
And I know we're a National Grid area, but a lot of utilities have this. But I mean, that's really cool. I know there's some that don't because like ours doesn't. So we won't call them out, but it's SDG&E.
Well, in New York State, we have the Joint Utilities of New York, and we all try to model our programs somewhat similar. There'll be nuances based on their delivery method, but for the most part, National Grid is the program implementer. So we design the programs. Many of us are electric vehicle owners ourselves, so we understand the trials and tribulations of owning an electric vehicle. Things are getting much better though. We try to think of ourselves as a customer and what they would want.
But that's the right way to do it. It's like if you think of yourself as a customer and what you want, you're probably making something that customers will want. So, that's awesome. Well, again, thank you guys for sponsoring this event. Hopefully everybody's coming out here and signing up for the event if they have an EV. And if they don't, they learn that it's actually easy to own one.
Yeah, it's a lot of people are doing their research. So those are the most, the customers we like, an informed customer. So
awesome.
It's helpful. Yeah,
right,
thank
thanks.
you.
Awesome. Well, now we're here with Lynkwell. So introduce yourself and a little bit about Lynkwell for everybody out here.
Sure. So my name's Kelly Owen Grover. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer here at Lynkwell. Lynkwell is an EV infrastructure company. We are headquartered right in the beautiful electric city of Schenectady, New York. And we provide hardware, software, support service, and installation for businesses and government agencies that are looking to become an EV charging destination.
That's so cool. And this charger here behind us is a Lynkwell charger, and this one is special, right? Because it's built here in Schenectady.
It is actually. So this is our X-Link Level 2 charger, and it is manufactured right here in Schenectady, designed by our team right at Lynkwell. And it is special. It's special for a couple of reasons. One, it's part of the larger Lynkwell offering, and we are a single source for everything a business needs to become an EV charging destination. A couple specific things about this charger right here is this faceplate actually can be removed. And so if you ever need to update it, rather than taking the whole thing out of the ground to replace it, it is just as simple as 8 screws on this faceplate, replacing it, and then you've got a fully functional charger again.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming like part of that design is from the fact that Lynkwell has worked with cities and companies, and you know what they need, and that's reflected in this new design.
Yeah, it's a great point. We actually started as installers, and then the company has grown from there. So couldn't agree more. The design of this is so intentional based on that experience where we've installed chargers, we've maintenanced and had to go out and service chargers, and it's such I would say a misuse of resources, right, to have to rip an entire charging unit out of the ground for even some minor fixes, right? And so what's beautiful about, we call it the easy swap faceplate, is that most of those things that as any product, right, is going to age over time, or if there was any sort of damage to the unit, are all located on the back of this. So again, without more than probably 5 minutes of effort and a screwdriver, you're going to basically have a brand new unit.
And it's just really cool. Like, and Lynkwell is very proud of the fact that it's built here in Schenectady, but the whole team is here in Schenectady. So design, and you got software people, you got like the gamut of people that can help cities and companies like get chargers put in. Yeah. And not just level 2, like you guys can connect people to get level 3 charging in as well, or DC fast charging. Somebody will correct me.
There you go. You caught yourself. But it's a good point, right? So we manufacture the X-Link, like we said, right here in Schenectady, but we have access to a portfolio of hundreds of different chargers, additional level 2s, and a catalog, not just of DCFC chargers, but the supporting infrastructure as well, like batteries and things like that, because we partner with the best companies from around the world. So Lynkwell's goal is to be a single source for whatever a business, government agency, what have you, right? Whatever they need, it is just that one phone call. And it goes back to your first point, Patrick, where, our entire team is US based here in Schenectady. And so not only does it make that one phone call promise a reality, but the actual reality of how this industry works is there's so much information sharing between the teams. EV infrastructure isn't just hardware. It isn't just software. It isn't even the service and support. It's that plus the customer experience, the business experience, and integrating all of that and the communication protocols. It's such a comprehensive kind of suite of solutions to actually have this work in real life, that to be able to have that internal feedback loop at Lynkwell is so invaluable.
Yeah, I mean, having it all together, like we've dealt with some chargers throughout our thousands of miles of driving, and sometimes like we call something in and it's like we know that behind the scenes there's like this assortment of hoops that people have to jump through, and you guys make it so easy. I think it's just really cool that we're here in the Electric City. It used to mean something different decades ago, but now the Electric City is meaning Lynkwell, so that's just pretty awesome, especially getting behind an event like this. So you guys have been sponsoring this for 4 years now, right?
Yes, we're the largest Drive Electric Week event in the entire country, which we are very proud of.
Yeah, that's so cool. We appreciate it. This is our 3rd year coming out. Hopefully we'll just keep this tradition going strong year after year.
It's all about education. I think you certainly are going to find a lot of EV enthusiasts like the folks that we're talking to right now, but it's almost even more important that we get folks here who aren't yet, who have questions, who are not sure what it's like to sit in a vehicle or what the actual ownership experience is going to be like. What a great way to immerse yourself, get those questions answered, so that whenever you are ready to make a buying decision, you have all of that information.
Yeah. And this event is fantastic, and not to like give other people like advice on how to beat Schenectady, but really I think one of the best things that's done here is we have the Green Market Square over there. Everybody's over there shopping, and not even necessarily going like, let me go look at an EV today, but they walk through this area and they see all the excitement, and they get to explore that and learn that Lynkwell is here, right here in Schenectady.
I agree with you. I actually think it's really cool that folks can quite literally discover us at this event, right? And just see that, gosh, here's this whole thing right in my backyard that maybe I didn't even know existed. But even though we are headquartered here at Schenectady, Lynkwell is one of the top EV charging networks in the entire country. We've got chargers, I think, in 44 states and counting, Canada, overseas territories. And so we are a national, actually you could argue almost global presence at this point. So while we are here, the impact of Lynkwell is far beyond Schenectady, and it's something that we're really proud of.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sponsoring. Thank you for having us today and sharing a little bit about Lynkwell.
Of course. Thanks for stopping by.
Now we're checking out some of the sponsors here, and I think this is really important because none of this would be possible without community support, right? And what better support than a local newspaper like the Daily Gazette, which we were actually in when they were advertising for this event. But that's how you get the word out. And so the Daily Gazette is one of the generous sponsors of this event. They have all their details here, so if you're in the area, you can enjoy them.
In local news media, we always talk about newspapers are dying, so support your local news if you can.
Lots of people find out about things like this. Obviously, they have an online portion. I'd say most newspapers do. So this is a great way to get your information, your local information. And I love seeing this community event with such community support. Everyone supporting each other. Lynkwell, a Schenectady company, the Daily Gazette for Schenectady. But let's go check some of their other sponsors down here. We have First New York Federal Credit Union, which is, hey guys, you're stuck in the sun, but you're bringing some sunshine to everyone. So,
and you notice they have special interest rates right now through December 31st. So that's very cool. Some of the tax credits may have gone away. Some are still around if you buy a Ford or a GM, but they have some special interest rates.
We'd love to see that. Any sort of like help you can give the EV drivers. Yay, thank you.
Yeah.
Good enthusiasm over there. And then we have Mission Electric, Clean Communities of Central New York. We'll have to dive in here and have a look at all of this. Come in.
Very cool.
We're having fun.
So, and basically the whole idea is to like educate people on
the benefits of clean transportation.
Clean transportation.
Don't have to use diesel and gasoline.
So you said something key there is like clean transportation, because a lot of times we come out to these events and we're focused on something I'm going to buy that's very expensive and very big. But clean transportation, so this is everything. E-bikes,
we do
buses.
E-bikes, renewable diesel to go in boats.
Oh, wow.
Liquid hydrogen powered boats. We deal with air, we deal with sea, we do with anything that's off-road, construction equipment. We've been doing this for 32 years. We're an outreach organization that's partially funded by the U.S. Department of Energy.
Very cool.
So there are 78 coalitions nationwide. There are 6 in New York State. So there's one here in Albany. Ours is based in Syracuse.
Awesome.
So we run around upstate New York mostly.
And how's
I know who you are.
Oh, really?
I've seen your pictures before.
Oh, cool. So how's today been? Good response from everybody? That's very cool.
Yeah. And before you leave here, take our hydrogen education survey. So shoot the QR code there.
We'll do that.
All the help we can get.
And I'm going to take a photo with my phone so that we can add that up there as well. And I will take the survey. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
We'll do.
I'm going to give you back your microphone.
And shake a hand.
Have fun. Thanks for all you do.
So the city of Schenectady brought out their fleet of EVs, including a plug-in hybrid, but there's actually a lot of EVs down here. If you looked at our old videos from previous years, there were a bunch of Bolts that they had, but now they've expanded. So we have like a Mustang Mach-E.
I think they had the Mach-E last year.
Did they?
I think so.
Oh, they did, but it was wrapped different. So
it was a little different. I remember going nuts over this. You'll have to let us know what you think.
But ID4, we have an Equinox. We saw in the parade, of course, the Blazer cop car, which apparently is the first or the only like a fully cop car east of the Mississippi. If you saw, we did
fully electric cop car.
Fully electric, but fully cop car. Like New York City is doing some Mustang Mach-E's, but they are not for like patrol vehicles. Slight distinction. We still have a Bolt, but we also have just a few others down here, some more Bolts in the Equinox as well. So it's really cool to see that they have expanded their lineup into different types. And of course, they're going big into the electric buses. So we rode on the electric school bus, but last year we rode on an electric city bus. So nice to see fleets, specifically city fleets, going electric.
Okay, I think this is officially my favorite thing that I've ever seen being powered by a Lightning front. It's pretty loud. My mics are good, so maybe you can't hear it at all. But it is a flippy hand dude. What do we call those guys?
I have no idea if they have an official name, but
I don't know, but I love it so much. And there's also a bubble machine. Look how tall this is. But this is my number one thing powered by Lightning. Although we've seen some pretty incredible things. Obviously, crepes powered by Lightning. Coffee is always good.
I want to get the bubble machine. It's really loud over here, though.
I bet it's actually doing okay. You guys say our mics are good, but that is an absolute delight. So I want to know from you, what is your favorite thing that you have seen powered by a Lightning front?
I'm still hooked on that coffee shop that was powered by Lightning. I just cut you off.
And then this, of course, is the police vehicle that I rode in the parade. My first time in a police vehicle, and I got to be in the front, which I think is pretty cool. We were going to stick Patrick in the back, but as you can see, this is actually like barred pretty well, so he would not have had any view and he wouldn't have been visible. So it wouldn't have worked out. So I'm glad you got a ride in the Lightning.
The Lightning was pretty fun.
Much better. But I think this is really cool to see, and we love to see EVs used for cool uses like this. And I guess this is a little electric vehicle here too.
Of course, more.
Yeah.
Lots of electrics.
Lots of electrics, but let's head back to the center.
Good afternoon, Schenectady. As the day is winding down, it is time. I know, it's crazy, right? It's time to pull some raffle tickets. Without further ado, Haley, who's going to talk about the green market for a second, is going to pull for our EV Drive Awards. So if you did a test drive and put a ticket in and you're still here, you can walk away with this gift card today. If not, we'll give you a call.
Okay, I think I can read this here for a $100 gift card to the market. Chris Lane. Chris, yeah! Woo! Congrats! Yes!
This is yours. Congratulations. Here.
All right, $150 to the green market. Farzine Shar. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced, but...
Yeah. Congratulations to all our winners. Again, the green market is winding down today, but we still have some great vendors and sponsors, so please give your EV insights, take those gift tokens home with you, or spend them today. Again, our valuable members with the green market love to have your business, so please make sure you support them. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll get back to the music.
It has come to that time once again. People are starting to slowly filter out. The foot traffic is slowly dying down. I think people are hiding from the heat. It is really warm. I'm on like 5 bottles of water and haven't peed.
Ooh, yeah, I know. It is a shockingly warm day, but it's so great to be out here. And I love that if anyone wants to dive in their car and cool down a little bit, they can do so silently. The only noise that we have really is from those 2 Lightnings over there that are powering the WEQX radio station. They're blasting some music. That's literally the radio station live right now, which I think is so awesome.
They've switched back to regular programming.
Have they?
They are playing the radio, but they were broadcasting live from out here, which I thought was really cool way of using a Lightning. Maybe cooler than the
stretchy arm dude. I don't know. Is a radio station cooler than a stretchy arm dude? actually, honestly, pretty equal. We don't have to vote. Both can be awesome. Love seeing that. But this is honestly the gradual close now of what is one of the coolest events of the year. I'm so glad we come out. We were actually on WEQX last weekend, just spreading the word about this cool event. And there's so many people that came from all over. When we were on the bus, they asked, like, where's everyone from? And there were people from all over the East Coast. We were probably the furthest, but it's cool to see, and it's great to have these events because people really want it as well.
Yeah, and if you're looking at having these type of events, you don't have to do this giant type of event. Reach out to us. Also, we have the FordEVClubs.org website. Sign up there if you have a Ford EV, but just email us.
Or EV enthusiast.
Or a Ford EV enthusiast.
Yeah.
But if you have a Ford EV, sign up there. If you don't have a Ford EV, just reach out to us. We want to help people host events like this in your own community because it's just a great way of spreading the word. I still haven't been to the market, so I really want to just like wrap this up so I can go to the market. I tried to go find coffee earlier and there wasn't any, and we had to be at the bus.
I know, I was filming you for a second as you were disappearing in the distance, but something like this is really great to add on to a market. If there's a market in your area, if there's a holiday market, whatever, I think it's really cool a cool idea to like potentially partner with them and say, can we bring our electric vehicles and just hang out or whatever? It's a cool opportunity. I love that they do this at this event, and honestly, I haven't seen it done better yet. It's super awesome.
And if we didn't mention, I think it was mentioned earlier, it's National Drive Electric Month, but you can go visit National Drive Electric Month. It's almost over. There's still some events next weekend. By the time we get this out, it'll be
done.
Old.
Yeah.
But check it out for next year because they also do National Drive Electric Earth Month in April. So like go just look at all of the events. You'll find stuff in your area. And if there isn't, again, reach out to us. We can help you like start one in your area. And it may just be like, can I have a booth at my local farmer's market that says ask an EV owner like they're doing, or talk with the EV owner. So there's lots of things that you can do, but spread the word. We are loving EVs. Of course, the tax credits just expired a couple of days ago, but there's some loopholes with GM and Ford. So check it out if you're still interested. Some others like Hyundai just announced they're gonna like lower their prices to remain competitive. So keep all of that in mind when you're out there and if you're actually still looking for an EV.
Yeah, and honestly, truly, we believe, I'll say for the both of us, that it still makes sense to go electric regardless. It can still save you money. There's a lot of good things about it. So if you are curious and if you aren't familiar with our channel, stick around, subscribe, all that good stuff, because this is the kind of stuff that we make. This kind of content is we want to help you learn about the EV experience, learn about new EVs, and learn about awesome events like this. So on that note, thank you so much for joining us for this video, where we attended what is hopefully going to be the largest National Drive Electric Month event in the country for 4 years running.
4 years running. There's still some events next weekend that could beat us.
We'll find out. By the time this is published, we will know. Thank you so much to our patrons whose names are scrolling across the screen right now. We appreciate you guys so very, very much, as well as you, our YouTube members too. Thank you so much for supporting us. It helps us come out to events like this. And thank you for liking, watching, subscribing. And on that note, what?
Oh, I just thought we had an error pop up on the screen. So I'm like,
is that battery?
0% battery on the handle. So that means we got to go.
We're good.
Sorry.
So on that note, just remember that whatever you drive, whether it has, I was going to say 0% battery or not, you never want 0% battery.
No. Whether it's an e-scooter, an e-bike, four-wheel side-by-side,
whether
car,
it's
a truck, a bus, a school bus, but please let it be electric.
Yeah, and
or
enjoy
not,
the
if you
ride.
can't afford it.
Bye.
Bye.